and welcome back to my channel. My name is Marie and I am a beautiful mess. Here I approach makeup from the viewpoint of the novice. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back. Today we are going to do a fall inspired look just because I feel like I've gotten so many fall palettes and I really haven't had a chance to really play with them the way that I want. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell. It really helps me out. It lets YouTube know that you like my content and that other people like you would like it too. So let's get into it. So we're gonna do the eye look first, and I have been obsessed with the Tarte After Dark Man-Eater palette, so I figured we'd play a little bit more with the pumpkin spice. In looking at this though, there is a shade that I feel like is sorely missing from this palette. I feel like they could have taken out some of these oranges, at least one of the oranges, and put in a yellow. Now, I actually went for the first time to the cosmetics company's store outlet that's near me. I'd never been there before. Mine is a smaller one. I'm here in Connecticut. The closest one to me is at the Clinton Crossing outlet. And I found what I was looking for. I found this guy by MAC. So this was actually in their clearance section. This was $5, and I've actually never tried a MAC eyeshadow before. I saw this and I was like, this screams fall. I need this. And I really want to use this in conjunction with the Too Faced palette. Now, in looking at this, normally you would do an orangey, purpley type thing, but I don't have to go to work today. I'm feeling inspired. I kind of really want to use these pink and purple shades in conjunction with the yellow. Now I have a feeling the yellow is going to look good with the oranges. It's going to look good with greens. It's going to complement any fall palette that I have. Because even the Tarte After Dark Man-Eater palette, that doesn't have a yellow either in it. And I'm wondering, why are these companies just not including a yellow? Yellow is part of fall, in my opinion. There are leaves that turn yellow. In fact, those are one of my favorite ones when you have the orange, the red, and the yellow together. I see that and I'm like, wow, that's so pretty. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna give my Ulta eyeshadow primer one more try over here and see if I like how it works. I probably will end up using it up because I just don't like to be wasteful, but I definitely like the Urban Decay one better. So I'm just gonna pop this on my eyelids and blend that out. Of course, I am a messy girl because I have no idea what I'm doing. I've decided that is my new tagline. I feel like that's way too much. And I feel like this one doesn't dry down like the Urban Decay one does. The Urban Decay one goes invisible, whereas this one you can still see. And of course, I have no idea what an eyeshadow primer is supposed to look like on the lids. I don't know if it's supposed to look like a shade. I don't know if it's supposed to disappear. I don't know if it's supposed to blend in like concealer. I just am unsure. Clean off the excess. Try to pat that in a little bit more. And I've just now decided my pinky is the best finger for me to use because it fits on my eyelid space. I've already done my skincare routine. I've already tamed the brows down this morning. So we're just gonna wait for that to dry. All right, so we're gonna do the eye look first. So we're gonna go into this shade by MAC. This shade is called Memories of Space. And this is part of their Satin eyeshadow line. So I'm just gonna go in with a fluffy brush and put that in my crease. Forget to do a little bit above so that if you have hooded eyes like me, you'll actually get to see the shade. Ooh, now this is my first experience with yellow. And my thought process is does yellow just disappear into the skin? Is that why companies don't include it in their eyeshadow palettes? Because it'll just disappear. But I feel like I see yellows a lot in indie brands. Maybe the indie companies just do it better. And I'm really liking how that's looking. Definitely it's buildable. Definitely it's blendable. All right, MAC, I see you. Now I see why you're a favorite of many people. I'm just gonna go in and blend that out a little bit more. Because I have creases in my eyes, yes, I do pull. If you're new here, I know you're not supposed to, but I feel like it gets caught in my creases if I don't do that. I feel like it still does it because I'm old. We're gonna do the same thing to the other eye. Make sure we blend them out, get them to a point where they look like they match. Just like that. God, I'm really liking how this is looking. All right, Mac, I see you. All right, next I'm gonna go into the Pumpkin Spice Second Slice palette. I'm gonna do this shade right here. This shade is Fall Feels, and I'm gonna put that on the outer corner. And I'm gonna go in with a little bit more of an angled brush. This is a ColourPop E18 eyeshadow brush. And just apply this to the outer corner and hope that this is the purpley that I want to pop. And it is a little bit purple, but it kind of is coming off brown, which does also work with the yellow. Not quite what I was expecting. And build that up just a little bit more to get the opacity that I want. And then we're gonna do the same thing to the other eye. And I feel like this brush is definitely giving me the line that I want on the outer corner. If it doesn't, we can always clean it up with concealer or a makeup wipe. See, now on this eye, I definitely feel like it's looking a little bit more purple. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it looks purple over here too. This is why I have no idea what I'm doing. I just like to play. And of course, I can never seem to get my eyes to match. Love this one always. This one, blend that out. Make sure I get the opacity that I want. Clean that up a little bit because that's bothering me. I really need to get those e.l.f. eye tapes. I've seen Juicy Jazz use them and I'm like, I want. Other color that I really want on my eye is this hot pink one. I don't know why this is in this palette. It does not feel fall to me. This shade is called Thankful. And I don't know if that's supposed to represent the cranberry sauce of the Thanksgiving dinner. Because it's not just a pumpkin pie. You have pumpkin pie at Thanksgiving, right? But like, why is this in here? I don't know, but I'm gonna use it. Not necessarily fall, but I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna take it on a flat brush. This is a ColourPop E4 brush. We're gonna start in the middle of my eye and see what happens. Okay, this is definitely the color I was thinking it was, but again, I don't understand how this is fall. All right, I'm liking how that's looking. We're gonna do the same thing to the other eye. Just like that. I am loving how this is fucking looking. All right, I'm trying to take a look at this palette and see what I want to put on the inner portion of my eye. I definitely want a glitter, and I'm not really seeing what I'm looking for. I want to try to test what Whip It Good looks like, and then also what Pick of the Patch looks like. So I'm gonna take those on my fingers, and we're gonna see. So this is Whip It Good. And then this one is Pick of the Patch. And I'll be honest with you, like, I'm not entirely certain what I want to do. I feel like I need an undershade there. Would orange go? Don't know, but we're gonna try. With that being said, let's take a look at what Squash It looks like and see if maybe that's the shade we're looking for. I mean, that's definitely glittery. I don't know, guys. I really think that clashes with the pink. Like, that pink shade is just, what is it doing in there? We're gonna take a look at one more bite. Cutie Pie. And Crust Issues. And see. Ooh, I think that one is our color right there, guys. I think it's this one. Yeah, I think it's this one. So one more bite it is, ladies and gentlemen. We're on a magical makeup journey today in uncharted waters. Let's go. So we're gonna try something different. I'm gonna try taking that on my pinky and putting that on my eyelid where I want it, because these kind of shades always seem to go on better with a finger. And my pinky is smaller. Okay, I love. We are definitely not in Kansas anymore, Toto. All right, I'm definitely loving this. I'm just gonna clean up the bottom lash line. We're gonna do the same thing to the other eye. Like that. We're gonna clean up that bottom lash line one more time. And then I'm gonna take a fluffy brush and I'm gonna blend that in my crease just to make sure I don't have any harsh lines anywhere. Oh my God, I'm really loving how this is looking. This yellow is everything. And as I'm using these shadows, I'm not seeing a lot of fallout, which I'm very excited with. Just the parts of my lower lash line where I got too much on my finger and it went places it shouldn't have. But I gotta say, I am loving how this looks and I am shocked. I am shocked. All right, and taking a look at the swatches on my arm, I really think I want to use this in the inner crease, and this one was Whip It Good, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna take a pencil brush like this. This is a ColourPop E21, and we're gonna go into Whip It Good. Pop that into an inner corner. Bring that up a little. Oh. Okay, happy. Happy. Put that below the brow bone as well. And take a look, and I think I want the yellow to extend out just a little bit more there, so we're gonna make that happen. Since we are in a very small space, I'm just gonna take a very angled brush. This is a ColourPop E6 brush. And I'm gonna want that for the lower lash line anyways, so win-win. And I almost put it on my lower lash line now. That would not have been good. I need to do concealer. All right, so this is the eye look. We're gonna get into the face and then we'll finish it up after. So I wanted the eyes to be the main portion of the program, so I'm just gonna go in with my e.l.f. Halo Glow because it's quick and easy, down and dirty. We're gonna go in with primer. So I've been using the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer and I love it. We got this in our box from Amy from Poshmark, and I've been trying to use this to see if I like it. It's supposed to be a little bit hotter today in Connecticut where I am, and this just has a little spatula like this. You just pop it on the face. One glob from the bottle will do you. And then you just smooth it in. It does get sticky like the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, and I don't see anybody talking about this. And I'm wondering if the reason why is because the e.l.f. is better. In my opinion, the e.l.f. is better. But this does get tacky as well. So when I'm just using the e.l.f. Halo Glow, I tend to use this so that, you know, I have to use it up, and this way it saves the Power Grip Primer for when I use foundation that I want to stay put. This makes it stay put too, but I don't think it's entirely necessary for the e.l.f. Halo Glow. Looking over at my desk, I totally forgot to put balm on my lips, so I wanted to try this. Got this from the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. This is the NARS lip balm, and this is in the shade Orgasm. The color looks like this, and I haven't gotten a chance to try it yet, so we're gonna condition the lips while we're getting ready. And as it's going on, I like how it feels. It's not greasy, and it feels conditioning. I feel like there's maybe a slight wash of color on the lips, but we're gonna go with that. Now we're gonna go into the e.l.f. Halo Glow in the shade Medium. I'm just gonna slap that on my face. Put it on my face. I've been using this a lot. I might have to get some more. I feel like you can't tell where you're at with this. But as you can see, Howard is doing nicely. If you didn't catch the last episode, I had a really bad pimple right here. We named him Howard. We did not speak of him otherwise. I'm just gonna go in with my beauty blender and blend that out. And I had a mighty patch, one of those hero patches on it. I had gotten it as a sample. And from what I had seen, you were supposed to be able to put makeup on it and it would hide it. And I was going on and on about how it didn't. I did a little bit more research. The patch that I had a sample of is the overnight patch. So it's thicker. But I do have to say, it healed Howard in record time. Like in 2 days, it went from a humongous whitehead to this. Now I feel like it's healing. Now I feel like I can cover it with foundation and concealer. And it is amazing. They do make a daytime one that you're supposed to be able to use underneath makeup. And it's supposed to hide the blemish. And I was in love with how it worked on the pimples so much. I'm going to try it. It's going to be on my shopping list. I am going to pick that puppy up. Oh, look at that. You can't even see it really. I love the e.l.f. Hologlow Flawless Filter. Sorry, they don't call it the Flawless Filter. That's the Charlotte Tilbury, which this is totally a dupe of. I don't have the Charlotte Tilbury. It's $54 compared to the $14 price tag of the e.l.f. And that's the other reason why, if you saw my last video, I had used the Glam Glow Moisturizing Glitter Tint up in that episode. I'll link that episode down below. And I really liked it, but I asked myself, do I need to repurchase it? My answer was no, because I have this. This is $14. Glam Glow is expensive too. It's like a $50 price tag. In these times, we need to save the pennies, or we can. And e.l.f., you're my go-to budget. You get budget pricing, but not budget makeup. That's looking good. We're gonna go in with concealer, and this is a concealer I'm still playing around with, trying to form my opinions. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Light Concealer. It's supposed to be illuminating. I have it in the shade Butter Croissant. I don't quite know how I feel about it yet. I'm gonna dot this on. And put some up here for highlight, down the nose, Cupid's bow, Howard, and on the chin. I'm gonna take a different beauty blender and I'm gonna blend that out. All right, that's looking pretty blended. I've let it sit underneath my under eyes for a little bit. So we're gonna try blending this and see what it looks like. Gonna take another angled brush. I'm gonna just clean up by the eyeshadow. Tap this in a little bit with my finger. Just like that. Now again, I still don't know how I feel about this. I like the formula, I like how it feels. I don't think it covers my dark circles. You guys be the judge. Post a comment down below, and what do you think? Does it cover my dark circles? I have that sunken in look as well, and I feel like it does nothing for that. I don't know if I'm gonna find anything that does. Tell me what you think. I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye. Tap it out with a finger. Just like that. Yeah, as I'm looking at it, I mean, it definitely gives some light reflection underneath my under eye, which is good to help with the dark circles. I don't know how I feel about it. And usually with me, like, if I like a product, I know right away. And maybe that's just my inexperience with something, but I just don't know. Like, if I had to give a gut reaction for this right now, I don't like it. I don't think it works for me. We're gonna go in with powder underneath the eyes. We're gonna go in and use my NYX HD setting powder in the shade Translucent. Even though I love the LYS, I still wanna use up my other ones. I hate being wasteful. And my opinion is, if I have purchased all of these items, I wanna use up all these items, even the items I don't like very much. My goal is to try the concealer with the different powders, because maybe a combination will work better. But I do like the setting powder for underneath the eyes. I don't think I've ever tried it all over the face. I just have a little one, so I thought it was cute for the under eyes. You know what? Let's be bold. Let's try it all over the face today, shall we? Let's do it. See if it blurs. It's something I haven't done yet. Ooh. Okay. See, this is what happens when we be bold. Okay, it's blurring on the face. See, I was always under the impression hard powders you could use for underneath the eyes, and I still have to get a powder puff. And loose powders you use for the face, but you know what? When am I gonna learn? Marie, there are no rules in makeup. There are no rules in makeup, except you gotta love it. Love what you use, because if you don't, life is too short. Right, I'm definitely liking this all over the face, you guys. I'm glad we were bold today. We're gonna go in and set everything with setting spray. I'm using the Milani Make It Last. Look at this, I'm halfway done with this bottle. I do like it. I do like it a lot. I did not get a chance to get the Urban Decay All Night Setting Spray to kind of like test it against it. But this is definitely going on the list of setting sprays that I like, and with a $10 price point, how can you say no to that? The e.l.f. setting spray that I used in the last video as well, I've been loving that. That's the Ultra Fine Mist. It's a green one in the bottle. Oh, I like that one too. Okay, so we're gonna set the face now. And we're gonna let that dry down. Meld everything together. And then once that's almost dry, I'm just gonna push that in with the side of my beauty blender just to push that in a little bit more. Really helps with the longevity I've found. Thank you, Ali Galines, for teaching me how to do that. I've learned so much in the past 2 months that I've been watching YouTube. Well, I've been watching YouTube for about 4 months with makeup. Just the last 2, I've been doing it myself. All right, now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna finish up the eyes. We're gonna go back into the Pumpkin Spice palette. I'm gonna take this purple shade that I put on the outer corner and I'm gonna bring it on the lower lash line. This color right here, Fall Feels. I'm gonna bring that into the lower lash line. Just gonna stamp it. It's about the same point that I have it on the top. And then I'm gonna bring it up just so that it matches and connects to my eye makeup. Like that. We're gonna do the same thing on the other eye. Just like that. I'm gonna clean my brush off and go with the same brush into that pink shade called Thankful and do the same thing underneath so that it matches. Yeah, definitely think the title of this episode is gonna be Fall Look or Gem of the Holograms. And I'll post a picture here if you're too young to know what Gem of the Holograms is. Number 1, I'm sorry. Number 2, go watch it someplace online because it was fucking amazing. I'm gonna clean my brush off once again, and then we're gonna go into that last color that I have on my inner corner, which is One More Bite. And that's the eyeshadow look. I'm really loving how this looks. All right, now we're gonna go in with eyeliner, and today, since I have time, we're gonna go into the NYX Epic Wear, and I also have an ulterior motive for this, and it's not just my holy grail, but I wanna do a final mascara test on 2 different mascaras, on the Milani Anti-Gravity and on the Lash Princess Waterproof. I'm having a hard time discerning whether or not I get raccoon eyes with them because I've been also testing eyeliners, because I haven't had time. So we are going to go in with Old Faithful because I know this doesn't move, and then we are going to try the mascara challenge. It's been a really long time since I've used this. Let's see if I remember how. And I'm not gonna do a wing with my liner today. I feel like my eyeshadow is wingy enough. Like that. We're gonna do the same thing to the other eye. It's like riding a bike, you don't forget. Maybe running out of this. I think I have a backup somewhere. Usually when they do the buy 2 get 1 free NYX or some kind of NYX sale, I pick up backups of this. Not that it's expensive, but why pay full price if you don't have to? And I know I love this eyeliner. Wow, I did a really good job today. Oh Holy shit. I'll just bring this out just a little bit because I like how that looks on the other eye, just like that. As much as I want to use this on my lower lash line, I know what will happen, so we're just gonna leave it. What will happen is it'll get on my contacts because I will not give enough time to dry, and I'll be sitting here with my eye open like this and my eye will dry out, and it's just not fun. I'm still looking for an eyeliner for my waterline that will stay put, that will not move. But I don't want to try anything new because of the mascara challenge. Milani versus Lash Princess. So we're going to do Milani on this eye, Lash Princess on this eye, and see which one smudges, flakes, gives me raccoon eyes. Hopefully neither of them do, because if neither of them do, then I can recommend them both. So this is what the wand looks like, the Milani Anti-Gravity. I do like the wand. I like both mascaras. I like how they go on. Neither of them is going to replace my Holy Grail Man-Eater Tarte mascara, but in a pinch, if I had to buy a mascara because I had forgotten mine at home and I was on vacation, I would pick up the Milani Anti-Gravity, and I don't like it better than the Maybelline The Falsies. That is definitely the one that I feel like mimics the Tarte Man-Eater, and that would be the one I would go to before this. We're gonna do the lower lash line as well. I'm not gonna get any new product on it just because I've got the lashes. I don't need that much mascara on them. And I feel like if we're testing whether or not it's gonna give me raccoon eyes, might as well do the lower lashes. We're gonna do the same thing to the other eye, but with the Lash Princess. So this is what the wand looks like on this. This is waterproof. This is something that everybody has been talking about. Yes, I am ambidextrous with some of my makeup. Mascara is one of those things that I can do left-handed. I can't do my eyeliner very well left-handed, just saying. I don't think I've ever put these on side by side to see which one I like better. Maybe that'll be the next look. Whichever one of these wins out, or if they both win, side by side to the Maybelline The Falsies. And then I'm gonna do the same thing to the lower lash line. Like that. All right, and taking a look at the two, I definitely feel like the Milani is a little bit more clumpy, although the Lash Princess is a little bit clumpy too. I feel like the Milani definitely made my lashes longer, thicker, more like they stand out. So Milani wins that round. We'll see which one flakes, which one makes me look like a raccoon, which one I just will hate at the end of the night. I'll check in with you and I'll put it in the description box down below. Next, we're gonna go into bronzer, and something else that I picked up at the cosmetic company store was this from Too Faced. This is their Born This Way multi-use complexion powder. I got it in this shade though. And this was 75% off. So this was normally $39. I think I got it for $11. And they had the chocolate one there, which is the one I've been looking for in the cute compact packaging. But I was like, pay double just because it smells like chocolate. It comes with a little mirror. And if you lift up this, it comes with a powder puff. Don't tend to like using these though. So we're gonna use my Complexion brush. I love this brush. This is by e.l.f. and this is the sculpting face brush. So we're gonna go in, carve out the hollows of my cheeks. Oh, I like this. Okay, I see you, Too Faced. I definitely like this. And I'm probably not playing by the rules. This is not technically a bronzer, but this is the color I would use for bronzer. And it says it is a multi-use complexion powder. Why can't I use it for bronzer? Guess what, bitches? I am. You make up your own rules. Make it up as you go along. Definitely like this color on me. I tend to like powder bronzers better than anything else. And even though it's fall, I still like to look glowy, bronzy. Like I have a tan, but I don't really. Put the rest of the product on my double chin to try to make it a single. like that. And I'm definitely liking how this is working. I definitely am glad I picked this up for $11. You can't go wrong. You can't beat that. Right now we're gonna go into blush, and we're gonna go into the Georgia Peach Blush by Benefit. This is really the only peach blush I own. I apparently am very fond of pinks and reds. I would like to add some purples. I would like to get some more peaches and corals. Just saying. No more pink blush, Marie. You're not buying anymore. So we're gonna put this on the cheeks and see if we get the fall vibe that I'm going for. Although, am I fall? Am I fall or am I gem? Whichever way you vote, this blush looks good. I could have also gone pink because of the pink in the eye look, but I was feeling peachy today. Just peachy. Pop on the tip of the nose because I like that look. I'm a blush whore after all. Like that. For highlighter, we're gonna go into the Smashbox times Becca highlighter, the very popular one, Champagne Pop, which I have yet to try yet, which I picked up from the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. And that is what that looks like. I did swatch it. I'm very excited for it to see what all the hype is about. Ooh, bitch is pigmented. Holy shit. I went in the way that I would go in with my ColourPop Super Shock highlight. And that was a mistake. Bitch is glowy now. Oh, fuck it. We're being bold today, right? Fuck it. I'll be seen from space. How about that? Some down the bridge of the nose. Oh, we forgot to put contour on the nose. I do like doing that. Down this, down that. I'll be a glowy bitch today. Let's go back in with that contour and sculpt out the nose just because I like that. I have a cute little nose. I want to make it cuter. Just like that. Beautiful. I am liking this. All right, I'm gonna go hit it with setting spray one more time. There goes that mister again. We're gonna let that set, and then we're gonna push that in with the Beauty Blender one more time for the cheap seats in the back. So that is the face. On to the lips. So also when I was at the cosmetic company store, I got 2 lipsticks from MAC for $5 a piece. I don't know if they're discontinuing these shades and these shades are going away and that's why they were in the CCSO, but $5 for a MAC lipstick, like I'm there. So this is one of their Frost lipsticks and this is in the shade called Icon, and I was just, we'll do it on this side, in love with it. It looks like that. She is cute for fall. She's sparkly too. Now the other one that I got, I don't know if this one's going away either. I've actually heard of it before. I feel like this one is kind of iconic. This is in the Satin lipstick line and this is the Film Noir color. $5. $5 for that. We're gonna swatch this too. As I was picking out my lipstick for the day, I was actually taking a look at the lipsticks that I have and realized I apparently like this color a lot. So this is a lipstick that has been in my collection. It is by Maybelline. I believe this is a matte lipstick though, and this is in the shade 955 Espresso. Now I took a look on Walmart. That is a little bit more berry than the MAC is. Walmart still sells this, so does Amazon. So this being $5, I'm all about it. This you can get for like $3. So it is a little bit different. That makes me happy. This one is a little bit more berry. So I'm excited that I got these lipsticks from MAC. The other thing I'm deciding to do is I am going to line half of my lips and not line the other half, and I want to see how that works. So this is the Maybelline Color Sensational Lip Liner in clear. It looks like that. So, you know, I'm not a fan of lip liners, but I want to see what the purpose is. So we're gonna do half the lips lined and leave the other half not lined and see. And I'll put in the description box down below if I saw a difference with it. And truthfully, I might see a difference right here and now. So, you know, if I was really being gem, I would have a lipstick that was a little bit more purpley pinky for this look today. So there are my lips half lined on this side. So we'll see if that makes a difference. And I'm deciding we're gonna go in with Film Noir because I'm in love with this shade. My 90s grunge is coming back. For those of you that don't know, I'm old. And I was a teenager in the 90s, and this shade is straight out of the 90s for sure. Now, if I had had a lip liner in a different color that was close to matching this, I would have used that. But I don't have a lot of lip liner. I think I have a red, I've got 2 nudes, and I've got the clear. And I still got it over the lip liner, so I don't know what purpose that serves. I was actually looking for a black. And I was like, nope, this is the darkest shade they have at MAC or at the cosmetic company store outlet. Just like that. I'm a vampire hologram now. Does this go with the look? Probably not, but we do what we want. And actually, I'm really liking how that's looking. Now, 90s me would have left this lip color like this, but it's 2022 and we're gonna put some gloss on it. So these I got from Ulta. They are ColourPop, and they're their So Glassy lip gloss. This is in the shade Epiphany. So I don't contaminate the gloss. What I'm gonna do, normally I would just slather it all over. I'm gonna take it on my fingers and I'm just gonna press it. Now, I have been known to do this with white lip gloss, but ooh, okay, sparkles. He's got sparkles. I'm a Twilight vampire. And I know this does not help with the longevity of lipstick, but I'm under the impression lipstick doesn't last. Show me a product that does, and I won't put lip gloss on it, okay? Like that. And I just feel like the gloss gives it that shimmery shine. It gives that va-va-va-voom, baby. And I like the va-va-va-voom, what can I tell you? All right, so this is our finished fall look for the day. Comment down below, what do you think? Is this fall or is this Gem in the Holograms? You decide. Thank you for coming along with me on this magical makeup journey that I've been on. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and that notification bell. It really helps me out and lets YouTube know that you like my content and that other people like you would like my content too. So thanks for watching, everybody. I'll catch you next time.